The Argonaut penis is attached to a tentacle. It shoots the whole tentacle, and the tentacle swims. That is a wonder of nature.
If you aspire to find him, we can share with you a sacred crystal, a power core. Fred used their kind to power the suit. You can have it if you return our Fred to us.
The crystal? Sweet!
Madeline, that was inappropriate. Your help will not be necessary. The crystal is not for you to have.
I couldn't care less about
I want
this.
to help finding Fred. Why couldn't I?
Please, madam, that is impossible.
I want to help finding Fred. Why couldn't I? Like, I don't even know if the grammar's wrong on that. It's just like how they're saying it.
Can I?
I say this for your own protection, Madeline. You are forbidden from entering the chasms.
Just because you're afraid of what's outside.
He sounds like someone doing a voice, which is not a not a compliment.
I'll never be.
We apologize. It is true that we want to keep her safe, but she does not understand. Behind us is the power core. Take it and go into the chasm.
This is pretty much the only time the game stops. Good. Look at her go.
See
Too late.
Madeline, take care of her. Be safe.
Wait. Okay. Ooh. Wait, so I've got 3 charges now. Why am I getting fucking stuck on this? Okay, so yep, I can use it 3 times, which seems to be the max based on that.
About moving on into the chasms. If it was too dangerous for Maddie, would it be safe enough for me?
What kind of question is that? Are you asking a serious question? How old is this guy? If it was not safe enough for that 8-year-old girl, would it be safe for me? I'm not much better off than an 8-year-old girl. If she can't survive, I don't know if I can. He's so stunning, I have no words. That's why I let it speak for itself. You ever think about, to get off the topic of, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. This way, I guess. To get off the topic of octopus dicks, you ever think about how stupid people are sometimes? I don't mean like LOL NPC meme, people are so dumb. I mean like people in general. I give people credit. People in general, not to toot our own horn, but we're pretty good at some shit. But occasionally you look at something and it's just baffling how we could fuck something up so much. And I was just thinking about this earlier today. Fucking perfect, by the way. None of you believed me. Not a single one of you believed I was going to do that, so fuck off. Fuck. Perfect. Again, I fooled you. You thought I wasn't going to do it. Not a single person believed in me, and I did it. I was thinking about this earlier because I was thinking about paper and plastic bags. Your character's a child right now. Well, he's got the hand of a grown man. Is perhaps why I was confused. But I was thinking about, yeah, paper and plastic bags. Just think about the evolution of that for a second. I don't know if anyone's really sat down and thought about this, because I think... Let go of the beam before you bump in. Yeah, I know, I'm just timing it badly. I'm fucking losing my train of thought every 3 seconds because I'm playing this game. Which I guess is good, I don't know, good sign for the game, maybe. But I was thinking about this to fucking get to my point. When I was a kid, everyone used plastic bags. It's just what you did. If you cared about nature, you used plastic bags. Because plastic bags don't use trees, right? If you use paper, you're Antichrist. Because you have to cut down trees to get paper. So why wouldn't you just use plastic? Like when I was a kid, I didn't see a single paper bag in a store. ever. I'm not joking. Like I don't remember a single occurrence that wasn't within the last like 5-6 years where I saw a paper bag in a store. I'm sure they were there. You probably just had to ask for them. But if you did, they would have crucified you because what, do you hate trees? Like there was such a problem with paper and with saving paper that I remember in school, the teachers would be, I fucked up. Well, I kind of, I don't know. The teachers would be given a quota, a like limited amount of paper for the entire year. And if they ran out of paper, sorry.
Darkness swept over
No more
me as I
papers.
left the
Nope,
gloomy
you're out.
lights in the village behind me.
Sorry. Oh, what's that? School requires paper to do the work? Fuck off. Level 2 complete, by the way. Paper
As I
was
entered the
out.
chasms,
And then
it struck me how much darker it was in there. The shadows were black as ink. And although
shut up so I can talk about paper.
afraid, I couldn't
I've got an
help but
important
shiver.
point.
Was it the darkness that frightened the villagers as well? Or was it something else?
But then it kind of seems like one guy, one fucking environmentalist in charge of the ad campaign for paper bags, just out of nowhere finally realized, like he was token up, like, dude, I just realized something. We totally like paper, man. Paper is like a renewable resource, man. You can just like grow more trees. And then that changed the world. Like that's like now if you use plastic, that's what makes you the devil. Because you can just grow more trees. And it makes you wonder, how did we go that fucking long before someone realized that? How did we go years before someone finally just said, wait a minute, all this plastic is creating a Chinese plastic trash island in the middle of the Pacific, whereas paper just dissolves and is unlimited. Like, are we stupid? De-evolution. Yep, coming soon.
Tell me something else you did with Fred.
Well, early one summer morning, Fred took me down to the lake.
My parents used cloth reusable bags even in like 2003. Like your parents are like hippies or something.
The larvae floated on the lake
Reusable bags. Bags are fucking free, man. Why do you... Well, no, they're not. They're not in Seattle. Seattle has embraced both. They don't like paper bags or plastic bags. Plastic bags in Seattle are illegal. Not illegal, but not a single store will give them to you. Unless you know the right place to look. There's a fucking underground black market bag market that I found out about while I was in Seattle. But, you can't get plastic bags at grocery stores in Seattle. You cannot. You can get paper bags, but they charge you per bag. It's like 5 cents a bag. Probably less. But, well, maybe more. It's fucking Seattle. But they do charge you. Can I stand on this? No. Do I have to? Okay, well, I think I have to. Well, there we go. Maybe. There. Yep. All right. Fuck. But yeah, it's. Where am I? Oh. It's just really fucking stupid. Seattle's hell, though. That's a side note. That's just like, Seattle is our socialist future. Seattle is the model for every lefty country in city. I mean, in the country. Seattle has the second highest amount of homosexuals. I read that somewhere like today. It has an extremely high amount of weed, dude. LMAO. Dude, weed. And everybody there is kind of an asshole. Most people there, except the people on weed. That's the thing. Everybody who smokes weed, well, no, everybody smokes weed. But the ones who like really, like you could look at them and smell the weed with your eyes, like you can, those ones, they're all right. They're kind of nice. They're just, you know, they're never going to do anything with their lives generally. Okay. But the other ones are just fucking mean. They're just shit. And there's a tax on everything. There's a tax on sugar in Seattle that, I've said this before, I'm sure. It costs more in tax to buy soda than it does
Hi.
to buy the
I'm
soda.
glad you came. Sorry about back there. I just get so frustrated. They cling so desperately to what they know. Won't ever do anything new.
I fucking hate this woman.
It feels better when Fred is around. But
I told Madeline I didn't mind, and I asked
I can hear the weed from here.
this? These
Dude, you
guys
can
are
smell the weed with your eyes.
They were done by people in the village long ago.
Dude.
Called the Stray. But no one wants to talk about them.
Let me
I started
let me try
translating
something.
their
Wait a
language
minute.
with help from a stray book that Fred found. This one. Don't move when the eye is open, I think. What? We should get going.
Dude.
Why don't you take me on your back? It'll be faster if you carry me.
Was that convincing?
I used to piggyback on Fred all the time. Turn around and I'll
I sound like I was really doing it? Are you convinced?
You're not going to drop me, right?
No, I'm just
Okay,
gonna kill myself.
Let's go.
Madeline climbed up on my back, and with the suit on, I could barely feel the extra weight.
See ya! Oh, well, fine. I was hoping to get a scream or something
The
out of that.
windy, narrow tunnels felt like
Just a thought, but you ever thought of playing Dark Souls 3? I have,
They were
yeah.
oddly long.
I've played Dark Souls on stream.
almost like
No, actually, I just recorded Dark Souls. That was before I was streaming. And I played through all of Dark Souls 2 on stream.
I had to be careful not to.
I would very much be up for playing Dark Souls 3. I just don't have any money right now. And it's kind of... okay. Kind of a part of the problem with, like, I could pirate it, but Dark Souls 3 is not really... I couldn't pirate it, because if I pirated this, none of you would have any idea. Right? You would have no clue. There's no way of knowing that I pirated this. But... No, please make it up there. Oh, no. Oh, I had another charge! But if I pirated Dark Souls 3, everybody would know. I mean, the online wouldn't work, right? So, like, if I can't get away with pirating it, then I won't. I won't at all, of course, because it's illegal. I don't condone this. Illegal, quote unquote. It's not enforced, and laws that aren't enforced aren't laws at all. I was actually able to convince a friend of mine that pirating Monster Hunter Portable Third is not morally bad, because it's not. In the process, I basically convinced myself that piracy is a-okay. But what the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, Dark Souls 3. I have no money. I'm not even working right now because my back hurts. I'm hoping to go back to work soon, since I discovered the secret to taking tons of pain pills, taking an appropriate amount of pain pills, and not being out of it the next day. That's what I was talking about earlier, and I forgot what I was saying.
What faint light existed down there was
The
getting
key,
fainter.
the drug addicts here already know this, but I'm a newbie. The key is you just fucking cut the pills in half. Luckily, my grandma told me that. I was like, Grandma, I'm like falling asleep all the time because of these pills, and she's like, just cut them in half, take half doses. It's like, oh yeah, that's the fucking simplest solution I've heard in my life. But yeah, that was really smart. Thanks. I see what I need to do here. Yeah, grappling onto that wall that first time wasted a charge that I cannot waste. By the way, am I doing, like, not that bad with this? I mean, am I a fucking natural?
Beware.
You can play my copy of Dark Souls 3. You got the DLC, though? I gotta play the complete experience. Plus, if I play your copy, we can't play multiplayer. Dark Souls 3 has, like, a real multiplayer, right? We should maybe, like... That would actually be kind of fun. What is, oh. I'm even getting secrets. You're getting better. Thanks. I mean, I haven't gotten stuck yet. Aren't a lot of people moving from lib state to red states because they are cheaper? Well, that is the path of the eternal Californian, is that they fuck up their own state, so then they move to somewhere else where they fuck up the laws in that state. And then They just do that forever. There's no end then.
I never heard
That
of
just keeps
schizophrenia
happening.
as terrifying, and I imagined it wouldn't be happy. about
Okay,
it.
well, I fucked up. That's the eternal Californian. It's happened to some extent. It's happened to Seattle. Like, I mean, Seattle is shit, but I'm saying to some extent it didn't always. It wasn't always shit. That might be a bit revisionist. I don't know. Fucking know anything about Seattle, other than, you know, that 2 months I was there, 1 month. But it's happening in Austin. Apparently it's Austin's the best example. It's happening now in Austin, which is Texas, right? Like Texas is becoming libland in Austin, to be fair. Austin does have apparently no homeowners association. I will give them that. That's a fucking stellar idea. But they'll probably do away with that. You know, like all good ideas, it is not meant to be. I think Hitler said that one. I live in
See that
Texas.
glowing plant over
I
there?
mean,
I bet something will happen if you use your grappling.
I have no opinion about Texas, because if I had an opinion, it may reveal where I live. Perhaps I live in Texas, perhaps I don't. But because Texas is included in the Southwest, even if I didn't live there, I will not make a comment on it. I will only comment on places I have been that have zero possibility of me living there. Which is actually a pretty good way to trick people into thinking I live somewhere else.
You're not scared, are you? 'Cause I'm
So maybe I live in Alaska. But that's just a theory. A dead meme theory. I can't see this. Okay. Oh, no, please! I didn't... Oh, fuck. I thought that was... Alright, well, good enough. There's a path here, but I can't fucking see it. Do I have my brightness too far down? Okay, it goes here, but then it ends. Alright. Huh. I see. Okay. Fuck, I can't... Alright, well, just ignore that, I think. I think the non-lighted up area is not where I'm supposed to go, probably. Ooh. Does help for this, though. No, it doesn't. An Alaskan theory. Thanks for watching. Hit the blue plants. Oops. It's probably not what you meant. I don't know what you mean, though. You mean down... I mean, like... Hit the blue... Oh. Oh. Did it tell me that? And I've just been ignoring the story, so I didn't figure that out? Yep, that makes perfect sense. Excuse me. Okay. It's... I live in Arkansas. What? What was I talking about? Hell? What am I doing? Oh, no. But hey, what's up? How's your day going? You having a good one? Like I was trying to say at the beginning, I'm having a great one. I accidentally, you know, normally I have tea before the stream. It's a bit of a staple for me. I have tea basically before every single stream I do. That's why I'm fucking wired before everyone, because especially today. What I was gonna say is, you're supposed to steep your tea for like, I don't know, like 3 to 5 minutes. How did I fuck that up? You know, like a reasonable amount of time, so you get like just a little bit of like a decent amount of caffeine, good flavor, not overpowering. I accidentally let my tea steep for 30 minutes today, so I think it was probably a little bit of a strong dose. It kind of looked like parts of the tea had like leaked into the water. You know what I mean? Like maybe the tea bag had broke and I was just drinking tea residue. I guess tea powder. It's probably not good. My stomach kind of hurts, but it's got me awake. So I recommend. As long as you're up for like diarrhea later. Because that's where I don't know. That's just a guess. Doesn't feel like that, but I think it will. Just a guess though.
Fred has been with my people since the first villager was born. He helped us build the village, taught us how to speak, and helps us with everything. He taught me how to read and write as well. That's how I could learn to read the writing on the walls.
Sweet. 1 a.m. in Japan, gonna go out and eat soon. You're still in Japan? That's pretty fucking neat, Norway. I wish I had the money to go. Like, I really was planning on going this year, but like, I've got fucking nothing. Like, my plan, I was much more hopeful about how much money I was gonna get this year from Alaska. It really was a shit year. I have nothing right now. My bank account has like $100 in it. Hopefully,
Get back!
insurance money will help with that. But
Whoa, dude.
dude,
I think I figured out what that writing was going on about. Maybe we shouldn't charge right out in front of that thing.
Why not?
Remember what it said. Don't move when the eye is open.
Oh cool. Grappling hook, red light, green light. My favorite. Oh, okay, don't move. Simple. Michael, become a Japanese whaler. Does it make good money? Do those tuna boats in Japan make good money? Because I'd go on one. Except for the fact that they're probably like the worst working conditions out of any seafood place in the world, I'd bet. No, that's not true. That Indian guy who got eaten by cannibals in the South Pacific, probably slightly less, probably slightly worse working conditions. Okay, well, I can't move, so I'll just wait here and think about what I need to do. Oh, but yeah, the Alaskan fishing season was so garbage this year. Really bad. But yeah, my plan for this year was either have enough money to go to Japan on a trip with you know, some buds, or have even more money and buy a cheap Japanese vacation home because all the Japanese people are not giving birth. So their real estate is pretty fucking cheap. Also, their houses, a lot of them are just absolute garbage. And they have this culture of replacing their houses every few years. Which means even the ones that are good are really cheap because they're old and they don't like old things. I don't fucking care. I just want a cheap-ass vacation home. Instead, I had no money. I've not much at all. You think you're gonna stake it on fishing again next year? It depends on a few things, but probably. Probably. I mean, the alternative is basically one of two things.
You're awesome.
One is a lot more likely and
and I felt like nothing
reliable than the other, but still could definitely not happen. And the other one is just almost certainly not going to happen. You figure out for yourself which is which. But one of the reasons I would not go to Alaska this year is if I got like $100,000 in insurance money, then fuck that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stay home and stream all day. That's what happens if I get 100, you know, like 100 grand in insurance. Well, if I got 100 grand insurance, more like 60 would actually come to me because of you know, I gotta pay my lawyer. But even that, you know, $60,000. Ooh, this looks nice. Reminds me of Jack.
This is where the Strays built their village. And what a beautiful place they chose. Just look at the sky.
But yeah, if that happened, I probably would not go back to Alaska next year. Maybe, might take a break, but it depends. It always happens to where the longer you
after all these caves,
the longer it's been since you've been to Alaska, the more you want to go. So like right now, it's like, I don't know. When it comes to March, I'll be like, oh fuck, I have to go. So we'll see. The other possibility in the loosest definition, would be if for some reason I start making money from this shit, you know, which is just ridiculous. But if somehow I started making money from like streams or like review shit or anything like that, then also I would say fuck Alaska. I'll go there on vacation or something, but that's it. Probably. It depends. That one is very unlikely. Extremely unlikely. It's not going to happen, but I'm just letting you know, you're asking if I'm going to stake it all in Alaska. Because those are the only two alternatives, the answer is almost certainly yes. That's the point I'm getting at. Hello, am I in the right place? Well, your name is Literal Human Garbage, so I think probably. Got a community of literal human garbage here. Get it? Please clap. Okay. Make a Patreon. Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't... No. The answer is no. Could I see myself doing that in the future? Only if I made something that was a little more high effort than this. That's the thing. I don't... Someone makes a Patreon, whatever. You know, you do you. You need to make a living. I don't care if fucking Sam Hyde... He doesn't have a Patreon. I think they banned him. But he has, like, that Hyde Wars thing he does. Yeah, I've given him $5. Hyde Wars is pretty fucking good. I listen to a lot of it just on YouTube because people upload it. But, I'm $5. Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't mind it at all. But, although I like, yeah. But, if all you do is like this, it's like,
Along my journey, I
is
had
that worth
seen
money?
many
I don't know.
pieces of floating rock, but here they were much bigger. Some were big enough to fit whole villages. How was this?
I mean, I guess
possible?
there's not much of a
Maybe it had
difference
to do with
between
the
that
crystals that seemed to be
and just having a place where people can donate, which is now mandatory on any streaming site. So, well, or maybe not mandatory. Is it mandatory? I don't know about that. It seems like it is. I don't think you can take off, like, Super Chat in YouTube, for example. I don't think you can turn it off. You can be ineligible to use it if you get, like, banned or something, but yeah, like, what was I saying? It's not really much of a difference, I guess, but it feels a little different. What am I doing? Do I need to get on top of that rock? That would kind of make sense. If people want to give them money, let them do it. Well, yeah. Face reveal for $10,000. Exclusive content on Patreon. Dude, if you want to pay me $10,000, I would definitely consider, I'd definitely consider that. You could just not attach your PayPal/credit card info to YouTube. I don't have a PayPal/credit card attached to YouTube. You still get paid money from AdSense. As long as your channel is monetized, which you have to do if you want anyone to find your channel at all. Oh, wait. No, I do have a PayPal attached to my YouTube. But what I'm saying is, if your shit is monetized, even if you don't have an account set up, it'll just accumulate money on your channel that you could just choose never to claim, but it's still there. No, but I agree with that sentiment. If you want to fucking throw your money away and I'm your, you know, personal dumpster boy, then sure, whatever. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. I don't recommend it. But that's coming from a very poor person. Maybe if I had millions of dollars, I'd give it to random bullshit. I don't think so, though. I think if I did stuff like that, I probably would never get $1 million. That's usually how that works. Okay, great. Japan is planning to let 400,000 workers in a year now. Oh, so Japan is going to be terrible, is what you're saying. That's cool. Maybe I don't want to invest in Japanese real estate. Or maybe I do want to invest in Japan. I wonder about that, actually. Would that make the value go up or down? Turn around and jump on that big rock. Turn around and jump on that big rock. That big rock? This big rock. I think you can probably get on that big rock. Press the wrong fucking button. Oh, there we go. Yep, there it is. Perfect. You could do multiplayer with Patreon supporters. Are you talking about this seriously now? Are you, do you actually want me to do this? Because I thought we were having a little bit of a laugh. I don't know if I like that.
The stray civilization was younger than the village, yet they were making great progress. They invented crystal-powered machines, produced their own fabrics, and built houses out of bricks and stone.
Wow, so impressive.
A civilization was forming before my eyes.
No, no! Fuck! U.S. real estate is going to die when the boomers do, so there's worse places than Japan to put your money. Well, except for the fact that an earthquake could, or a tsunami could destroy your investment at any moment. But other than that, I mean, yeah. Fuck, man. Oh, I was going to say, though, I think it'd probably make the value go up if more people went there. So maybe... Did I really just do that? Maybe that's actually a money-making scheme right there that you've just landed upon. Because the reason that the land is so cheap in Japan right now is because no one's there. They're all dead. You know, all the old people are dying, and all the young people are moving to Tokyo. And not being born, mostly. So if there were more people, since there being no people is what makes it cheap, there being more people would theoretically be the thing that makes it expensive. I would assume, right? So that could actually work in my favor. Maybe this Japanese real estate investment is actually a great idea if they're letting in more people. Like, it might turn to shit, but maybe I'll make some money while it turns to shit. Maybe I'll profit off of it turning to shit. If you know what I mean? Real estate goes up with the number of 40-year-olds. That's usually the age you buy a house. Dude, I'm gonna buy a house, like, the moment I get some money. That's, like, real talk, as the kids say. The moment, if... Let me finish the statement. If I get a lot of money in this with this insurance...
How come they didn't use crystals?
I will,
Didn't they
I'm gonna buy, like, an
They
apartment or
did
something.
have a
I'm gonna
few,
buy
but
something.
Never used them. The villagers thought the crystals were sacred, that they were the source of life, and shouldn't be fiddled with.
Wait, didn't Fred use them?
For his power cores, yes. I guess he was an exception. The strays, on the other hand, they mined crystals and used them for all sorts of machinery and decorations. They praised them too, just in another way.
Yeoman becomes a slumlord. Dude, I mean, fucking slumlord is not that bad of a job. Especially if you hire someone else to deal with the slumlord parts. Like, let's say I buy... Ooh. 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 Whoa! Ooh! I just discovered speedrun. I just discovered speedrun strats. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We can do this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It was right up here, right? Here we go. I just need to launch myself. Watch this. Watch this. This way. Could be better. Let's try this again. Could be better. Does it? Yeah, it clips right here. Congrats, you almost pulled off a fling. It's its own percentage in speedrun. Well, how... Okay. Oh! Okay, since you're partially in the land... Like, I'm partially inside the land, but I'm still grappling onto just outside of the land, which does that fling. So let's try and, Nope. Nope. No. 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 Not really. Okay, well, it's not that easy to pull off. I'm doing something wrong here. Something I'm not understanding about how this works. Yeah, that's not quite. Alright. Well. Before we know it, Yeoman will become a high-class pimp. Donate 1,000 to his Patreon. You can get his famous pimp slap. If you give me $1,000, I'll come to your house and slap you in the face. You heard it here first. That's not true. Well, $1,000? Depends on where you live, I guess. If you live nearby, I just pocket $1,000. If you live in Japan or something, it costs that much to fucking get there, so... Depends on where you live. For the right price, I would consider coming to someone's house and slapping him in the face.
I bet that you can't get through this part without using the grapple device.
Well. What's up with the choppy background clouds? I don't see any clouds. Oh, way off in the... Are they choppy? I haven't been paying attention to that. Where am I? Oh. There we go. Did she say this part she wants me to do without using the grappling device? Because, okay. I'll fucking take you on, lady. How... Wait a minute. She's... You're out of your fucking mind. She just wants to kill me. Oh, wait. Ooh, but. Here, wait. Maybe. Oh, this... can I clip into somewhere else, maybe? Maybe I can do this part without grappling hook and show this fat cunt who's boss. Nah. No. Yeah, that's... How would you do that without the grappling hook other than speedrun strats? Maryland is the worst. I wish all, or worst, I wish all drivers from Maryland would fuck off and die. On the west side, that's California. Even if you're in California, it's still like, fuck, I hate California drivers. Although really, like, all drivers are bad.
Told you you couldn't do it.
Fuck you. If you actually do it, does it change the dialogue? Because I'm sure if you, like, were really good at this game, you could probably do it without the grappling hook. If you knew the fling. This part you can do without it. Definitely. Ooh. From here without grapple. Fling is a glitch, not a mechanic. Well, still. But, I don't know. It does, it's a Steam Chivo. Okay, well, I've already fucked it up if I was trying to do it, so. Plus, the grappling hook's kind of the most fun part. Alright, well, I fucked that up. What? What? Okay, well. I wouldn't mind putting up a border wall around California as well. That'd be pretty sick if they, like, seceded or something. Be pretty neat. I mean, honestly, it'd be neat if any state in the Union seceded. I know Lincoln would have a talk with me on that one, but really, I'm not... What? Oh, well, I accidentally used 2 charges there. Well, I fucked up. But I can save it. Yep. Yep, I think I can... No. No. No, I can't. Yeah, secession is good. I read something today. Is this true? I can't look it up. I'm not gonna look it up right now. I'm tempted to look it up right now, but it'll take time. I heard something the other day about how apparently other parts of this story I looked up and are true. Because I heard about how Jefferson Davis got a crown of thorns as a present from the Pope, right when he was, like, while Jefferson Davis was imprisoned after the Civil War. And apparently the Pope did that because the Pope, that Pope, was also imprisoned for part of his life, so he felt, you know, like, he felt bad for Jefferson Davis. But apparently there was another part of that story that they eventually let Jefferson Davis go because they couldn't actually try him in court because seceding from the U.S. was not illegal. That last part sounds maybe not true. I looked into the Pope thing, and that's apparently 100% true, which is neat. Jefferson Davis got a gift from the Pope. But, okay. This seems like it's so close, but I can't. Alright, I just need to walk on this, and then I'll be able to get this back. I don't know if this is something you're supposed to do. It fucking works really well, though.
Oh, what's that? The boots. Look. Couldn't you wear those?
People are literally shitting in the streets. Oh yeah, San Francisco has a very famous poop map that you can look up online so that you can avoid, if you're in San Francisco, if you live in San Francisco, you can avoid all the poop on the streets. Because if they didn't have a poop map, you would just run into it in your normal day to day.
The suit felt at least 20% cooler.
What did that do for me? Jump higher? Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, San Francisco's pretty bad. But like, I don't know.
Now you gotta try them out.
Does the crown still exist though? Yes, it's in a museum somewhere in the South. I don't remember where. I think it might be Louisiana or something like that. Oh.
This is awesome!
Really wasn't that great.
It was awesome.
It was really a little underwhelming, but
In the air, like a
okay.
bullet, so fast that my eyes watered and my belly was full of butterflies. Never fully in control, but still feeling like the coolest kid in the universe. I guess I just described it, didn't I?
No, please! Oh, wait. No. Okay, I need to do it and then use the rocket there. I see. Also. Yeah. Makes sense. You gotta save it. Please, 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 please! Alright, well, I need to take a piss real quick, so I'm gonna take a quick break. I kind of wanted to split the break up a little better to where we'd take a break and then do some Yakuza 0. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Either way, I really have to piss, so I'll be right back.